Hey everybody, I hope you are doing well. So, wanted to do a video ATC. It's ATC time about those comments. If you're new to the channel, welcome. It's a separate channel where we discuss, I go over some of the comments made in prior videos. This one here, the one I did about Shannon, and I mentioned Tyler Perry. Why didn't Tyler Perry tell black men to step up? Plus, after hearing her ex is getting divorced, she did what? Talking about Shannon Bedore. And there's so many awesome comments, so I'm doing it in segments, okay? So this is ATC about those comments. So on that video, here's an interesting question. And we're here is not, don't you know, I don't, we're not here to try to beat each other down, but we need to have conversations. So here's an interesting comment. Let's see, Northern Lights 2761. I don't understand, she says. Well, this person says, I don't understand why you are using these people's situation to make some kind of comparison with black women or the black community. Quote, she jumped right to the money, end quote. They have money, black people don't. Yes, she doesn't want her ex-husband's divorce to come between what she gets for her children. Black women don't get anything for their children, so yes, they are going to behave differently, be petty, etc. Black people have a different existence. And before anyone says, "What I got money," end quote, your money from your job, even 100,000 or a bit more, is not what other groups are living on. You mentioned the word wealth or wealthy. Black people don't come anywhere close to that. Leave the handful of millionaires, billionaires out as a group. Black people don't come closer to being wealthy or rich. Many of you really need to stop making these comparisons to others. We don't have the same existence. No. And I disagree, but I respect it. Let me tell you why. Okay? That's the problem. No comparison. You got this community for black women got us on a roadmap to nowhere. Total doom. For example, who grows up? Well, I'm just going to go to kindergarten and stop at fifth grade. No, you leave preschool. Hopefully, you go to elementary school. After elementary school, 1 through 6, junior high, then high school. You just don't stay in that, and you can't stay in K1 forever. You have to keep going to the next level. And hopefully, you will evolve. So you just stay in the hood. That's in the black community. That's all you know. You don't. You're limiting yourself. Stay in the hood is all, and the BC is all you know. If all you know is in the BC, I pity you. That's why people are in the situation that they're in. That hypnotic rhythm. You see what goes on in this neighborhood, and that's all you know, and that's all you see. Therefore, you do the same old thing. Having kids early, knocked up, get on the welfare voucher thing. That program, raising kids in poverty, carrying the seed of poverty D. Then the black men hating the black women, the black men living off of you, getting mad, will work and abuse you. Same old cycle over and over again. Well, if that's all you know, again, hypnotic rhythm got you. That's all you're exposed to. Why do you think people go to college for? I'm just going to stop at K-12. See, when you limit yourself to the BC, and that's where there's massive poverty, when you do that, you're going to just be at the bottom because you're going to do what they do. You're going to do what they do. No kidding, no fooling. Behaviors learned. So that's like somebody, well, I'm going to stop at the sixth grade. I'm not going, that's a different school. That junior high and high school. I'm going to stay here. And you wonder why you at the bottom doing a menial job. You're making life hard on yourself. Why? You don't have the resources. You don't have the knowledge, the existence. Let me tell you something. I, as a black woman, When I started dating out, I saw a difference. I noticed early on that white men really be concerned, again, on my experience, about your financial future. And I started to notice the black men don't do it. No, they're not about that. You know, I started to notice that. I've been in the room. I'm like, wow, everybody here is rich. They got trust funds. Why I got to be the black broke person? But you know what I did do? Stayed in the room, stayed in that environment, and I began to learn. Uh-huh. Just recently, something happened, and my husband goes, "Oh yeah, here, and people going over business things and travel and all of that." He goes, "Oh yeah, what's this? Just making sure a power of attorney. Here's where this is located. That's located. So if something were to happen, uh-oh, I need to get a hold of some money or some resources. I need this, I need that. If something, heaven forbid, no. Something happened. Let's say he goes to Mars for something. I'll say that. I don't like speaking, saying about, you know what I mean? Uh-oh, going to be on Mars for a while. I might need access to some funding. Well, how the hell am I going to get into the account if I don't have the information? Oh no, something's happened. I need like $20,000 right now. Well, I might can scrounge it up myself. Well, you got a man here. Let's say if a husband, somebody's not here or something. Anything happened, a plane crash, anything. Well, he got maybe over here, he got 100 and some stashed. Well, how the heck are you gonna get to it? You don't have your name is not on it. You don't have the login information. You don't have nothing. Better yet, when you need things, how the heck you can't get it for yourself? But you got a grown ass man sitting up here. Well, in the BC, that's all we do is pick up dust buckets, so they don't have to have any resources. That's the problem. So then you can't get what you need. Anything could happen. You might need, girl, you need 5,000 in 5 minutes. You got to get this done. Well, I don't have it. Can you, man? We'll miss out on opportunities. So ergo, if all you know is what the BC is putting down, and what they're putting down on black women is get your education, pick up a black man, and watch your wealth go down. Watch even the opportunity of wealth go down. I'm sorry to tell you, black men do not benefit black women. You're going to end up with babies, bills, and bad credit, and depression, and your hair falling out, and being overweight or anorexic. Where's the benefit? I don't want to hear about your cousin and your dad. Where's the benefit? At the bottom. You think it's hard now, which I think it is horrible right now. A real recession, this group not going to make it. I'm going to just let you know right now. Many people are not going to make it. It's horrible. So if all you know is the BC, you don't even think like that. You can't even imagine. Then you get out and you're like now maybe 30s and 40s, and then you see a different kind of you see other cultures, and you're like, hey. Then you realize after you mid 30s or 40s that this ship is going all wrong. Yep, and you've been on it. The successful ship with a better deal is going north. You up here going south, and you can't. At some point, you can't catch up. So that's why you should be progressing. You need to open up your eyes. It's a whole nother world besides the hood. A whole nother world aside from it. Whole nother world. It's like now, a lot of older people passed away during COVID. What's the black ones passing down? Poverty. Other cultures, they have an inheritance. And we see that and we think, oh, that's how they do. At some point, you got to realize the trajectory of this community is backwards. It's going the wrong direction. It's going the wrong direction. So black women are taught to just pick up some dust and that's it. And you just try to make something out of it. Good luck with that. You need to open up your eyes to see something different. You're supposed to be learning and growing. You can't just learn and grow if you just stay inside inside the BC. We already know what's there. For black women, degradation, murking, and poverty. So you need to see what's going on with other people. I learned that in investing. Even now, oh man, I've lost a lot of money. Wall Street down, yada, yada, yada. I've got some stock that was $4. Hell, more stock that was 200 down to 100. Stock $40 worth down what to $4 or $5. It happens. Here's what I can tell you. You hang around money that's going to pop up about phone you. hmm Keep being with broke down folks and they don't want to go anywhere. You're going to learn the same habits. Oh no. Next thing you know, again, who you hang around. So if all you hang on is the BC good luck, that's what black women do. And then we look up and it's like, hey, it's going differently over there. Oh, they're not. You'll see 4 and 5 kids with Denisha, and over there, that woman got a ring on in a house with her man, and then we looking like, what? What? You been carrying his kids? Only ring he can give you is a ring around the tub, and who wants that? So the idea why I'm showing this, you need to evolve. You need to see, guess what? It's a different kind of way out there. And the BC ain't hitting it. It's just not. So Cookie 22100 said, black women have money while there are a lot of black men who don't. That's the entire point of the discussion. Thank you, darling. Whether or not you're worth 20 million or just 30,000, your wealth is your wealth and it is to be protected. And that's what Shannon is doing. I Googled and it said that she does get alimony. And then I did, yeah, so she must got a settlement. I think it was $1.4 million is what Shannon got, a settlement. And then she does get alimony, 10,000 a month and like 29.35 for the children. And then one article said it was 2,900 per kid. I don't know. But from what I understand, it's 10,000 a month. So she got 1.4 million as a settlement. And then she gets the 29 whatever for the kids. It's 2,900 for the kids plus 7,000 a month in alimony. So 10,000 a month plus the show. So as Cookie 22100 said, black women have money. And when they have money and a black man comes along and all he can pay is the light bill, then what is it? You're taking up the slack, and then he's in your purse. And before you know it, you're 30,000 down to 20,000 and 10,000 and you 0,000. You're taking on a liability. You're not an asset. But hey, that's what the BC teaches you. So again, if that's all you know, then guess what? You know what to expect, right? Zero. That's what the community has to offer you. Zero. And let's see. Ichel Excel said, well said. So yeah, that's the whole idea. Doing a comparison, you need to see, hey, we're doing it this way. We can't be stiff-necked. We're doing it this way and it's not working. Let's see what someone else is doing. You need to evolve. That's the whole idea. Need to evolve. It's better to have a man with resources than a man with none. It really is. That's the whole idea, to see, hey, other people are doing something differently. What are they doing? Why do you think people go out the country? And besides traveling and being exposed to different things, my goodness, I love antiques. I love French antiques. I love French country. French country, that's not known in the hood. We're not doing things like an interior decorator, English country, French country, Mission style furniture, Angela Wright. We're not doing all of that. You have to evolve. I love museums. I love art. Do you think? Where's the museum in the hood? Please tell me. Love art. Oh my God. Love art. I love art so, and I have some interesting pieces. Somebody reached out to me and said, hey, I want to take a look at your art collection. I can't do no more art. I think I've overspent. There's money even in reproductions. A professional. I want to take a look at your art collection. I have books I picked up. And as a matter of fact, you know I love an estate sale too. I picked up some books from Sotheby's, okay? So I love museums, I love art and all that. And I looked at this one man had an estate. I said, I'm going to do a video on this here. All that beautiful art. Now, if they're liquidating that estate, where's the money coming from? As I mentioned before, they let you know somebody's going to get their creating generational wealth. As I mentioned before, why aren't there any estate sales in the hood? I thought about that. People down in the hood, you think? Where are the estate sales at? Hell, I'll go. I will go. I'm not going to look flashy. Where are the estate sales at? Well, we probably don't have that because a lot of times they're renting, and I guess if someone dies, they just pounce on whatever they can and get to running. Family. That is the inheritance. So how would you, if you just stay in the hood, we're not sitting up here having museums up in there. How would you know you like art? How would you know what's your favorite design? Mine is French country. It is French country. When you're going to different places, if you somebody drop you off here and they're talking about Gustav Klimt, the Kiss, maybe you don't know what that is, and that's fine. But if you're not exposed to things like that, you might feel intimidated. Why? Because the hood is limited. The hood, different restaurants, different foods. If all you have is Burger King and they're coming off all different kind of entrees, French foods, or whatever it is, I don't know about that. I don't know. Try it. No, the hood will teach you. You just stay here and get you some Burger King or some KFC. You need to evolve. So it's about learning. Again, what person, show me somebody who grew up and only went to elementary school. Man, I'm not going to junior high or high school. Sure, I'm going to do college. Let's see what that person is right now. You stopped evolving. You stopped learning. That's what the BC does to you. Just stay in the hood and look at black women now. Then they get out to the real world, start working, meeting other people, and seeing things way differently. Then you start and then that's where that business come in. And sometimes real quick, I have seen this with professional women. I've already peeped this. I have seen professional women, black women, get into a 6-figure career. Oh, watch. Here, this is a good example. Not what I heard. No, I have seen this. You know what happens? Black women, when they're young, you can't tell them nothing, or they pretty much do what they've been taught to be a baby mama, just have kids out of wedlock and don't expect nothing of a black man. I have seen black women pull themselves up. I've seen them with sometimes 2 to 4 kids pull themselves up. Now they're knocking down 6 figures. Guess what? They dragging a black baby daddy up there with them, dragging this thing up here with them. Then you know what happens on the job. Like one girl says, like payday. She said, boy, we're getting paid all this money and they're never here. We're getting paid all this money. I'm making $13,000 a month. She's like, they're never happy. I said, of course they're not happy. Because number one, I said, now they realize what everybody's been telling them, or maybe they see something different that maybe no one told them. They do what was taught in that community. So now she's making 6 figures and she is not happy. You see other women, other black women that are single, no kids, they got all their money, looking nice, talking about trips and all that kind of thing and doing other things. You see black women that are married, 1 or 2 kids. They're not sitting up here with they're trying to have something with no 5 and 10 kids. You see them married, 1 or 2 kids, husband sending flowers on the job, they're doing things. Why is baby mama over there mad and angry? Because guess what? She pulled herself up, but guess what? She got the information late. And now she has stepped out the hood and she's seen women that look exactly like her. And she's realizing, oh, they're spending all their money on, they're doing whatever they want to. Oh, they're talking about how they went to the spa together and they were talking. They're planning trips. They're doing this. They're doing that. Oh, they're waking up late on Sunday and they're going to, they're having brunch and then they're doing shopping. And then they're saving their money, or they're making investments over there. I heard them talking. That one just popped down 5,000 on investment. The other one says she put in 2. They can't do that because guess what? She's taking care of herself and all those kids by herself, and she's taking care of a man and got us in home under mama. So she's sitting up here making 6 figures too, but she's an unhappy camper. Why? Stayed in the BC too long, didn't venture out, and now she's seeing people that don't look like her living differently. And then, of course, the little anger, like, damn, yeah, dang, well, what? That's why. So you need to do the comparison. There are cultures within cultures. There's a culture of black women, men and women doing well, especially women. They're not gonna deal with little TT. They're not gonna cuss you out. They just look at you and smile and keep on moving. There are cultures within cultures. So doing the comparison, it's about learning. And I would have done the same thing. I would have done the same thing. It's about learning. Something happened with me, your girl. Person pissed me off. I was pissed off. In business, I'm not gonna get up there, girl, and get the cursing you out and say, "Hey, let me tell you something, Becky. Oh yeah, let me tell you something with your white ass witch." Girl, bye. I'm gonna keep it cute, but I'm gonna watch you. I'm gonna watch you. Somebody's told me something. I gotta protect myself, and I did. And when Becky made a move, I made one too. I'm not gonna box up with you. I'm gonna keep it cute, professional. I'm not gonna even argue with you. Why? My surroundings, people that I deal with. Wow, that is unfortunate. But what you don't know, I'm not the smartest girl in the box. I'm just not the dumbest. What I am going to do is observe, and I'm going to take note and put my ducks in a row. And so what I do, I'm not going to go ahead and mouth off, oh my God, I'm going to keep it cute. But I'm just going to let the lawyer talk to you. Fast forward. We're going to see who has the last say. So, because you have an opinion of black women, you don't know my background, boo. You don't know. I bet you know now. Not bragging. No, we don't do that, sweetie. No. We don't do that. But me, I'm the collector. I collect information. Uh-huh. Yeah. Waiting on my check. Checkmate. I'm the winner. Why? The way I move, strategize. But the hood, I'm gonna go and tell her, yeah, let me tell you some trick, Nick. Girl, Bob, we don't do all that. No, we're gonna keep it cute over here. But see, in the hood, you're gonna roll up on them and you're gonna pull up on them or get emotional and get the typing them a bad letter and you told them and that's all you did. Nah, I prefer to win a different way. Why? What I've been exposed to. So I'd rather keep it cute and get my check. Thank you very much. Appreciate ya. Keep it cute and get my check. But in the hood, we just go bad. And I'm going to call up and let them know. Nah, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. We'll put a private investigator on you, though. Yeah, I'm going to investigate you. We're going to kind of see what you've been doing. Wow, look at here. So the black woman you thought you going to try to put me in place. Checkmate. Gee, girl, looks like you might have ruined your own career. Thinking differently. Hood, no, we just gonna get line and cut you out. That's what we're gonna do. And then what? You did that, so what? No. You wanna come from me? We can go toe to toe in business. Do the best I can. So that cursing out that's beneath me. I'm gonna go the other way around. Since you wanna take it there, guess what? We can tag those pockets. We can hit them pockets, as they say. That's the thing about it. Black women sitting up here working hard, letting these dusties hit your pockets. And you do all of this, and what you're getting? Community D. There's no return on the investment. Be just like that Muhammad Ali's son that allegedly, the woman said he got the $1 million, got the inheritance, boom, left her. All of this right here, all the BS they feeding you. You're going to do this, you're going to do that. Yeah. Where's the return on the investment? I've seen black women, I can't believe it, put these dusties one lady out of prison. She put him through the university. Put him not to your college, through the university. I couldn't believe it. Oh, She had children. Came down to him graduating from prison to the university. Came down and graduating, baby doll. He left her. And left her while he was at work. I believe the kids called and told her he's packing his stuff up. She paid for him to go to college. Wow, graduation is near. It's like you got to be kidding me. Oh, and he had a job lined up too. Where'd she learn that from? Oh, the BC, stand by your man, take care of him the best as you can. He don't have to do nothing for you because you're not worthy, boo. So you need to see how different. You want to do something different. You gotta expose yourself to different. See how different people move. If all you're gonna do is learn how to read out the Cat in the Hat book, then somebody got a book here. You're not gonna pass that class real quick. It's like when you go for you go for a job interview. They're asking you questions why to see if you qualify. Well, if all you know is the hood, that's why black men can't make it. All they know is hood culture. Lay up on a woman. Then they get out there with the main society, and they see how other people and men are building. They don't understand. It's like that fool with that, like the one that had that on that podcast asking the man about the $35,000 ring that he got his girlfriend, and the guy said, Florence, Lord, I feel bad for him. Anybody they damn mama know is Florence, Italy. You're talking about money, a place for a mansion. This Negro got on there and said, North Carolina, please sit your ass down. I'm sorry. Everybody mama knows is Florence, Italy. Oh my God. He said, the man wants to be so romantic. Every Jeepers, it's like you got to. He said in Florence, and the Dusty goes, North Carolina, I could drop this laptop. You can't be that slow. Florence, Italy, dum-dum. Who everybody knows that just maybe like a kid. As an adult, Florence, Italy, the food, the romance. It's like, you got to be kidding me. He came out with what? North Carolina. Not this in the state. Again, I never heard of Florence, North Carolina. But that's how you know then that the conversation is all because you got two different cultures. Baby, you got he the wrong tax bracket. His tax bracket doesn't qualify, but he got the mic. Florence, North Carolina. Oh God, when I saw that, I had to stop the video. You got to be kidding me. So that lets you know he's limited. And then he gets out into the world with that. Did you hear this? The joke of the day. So it's about learning, evolving. That's the whole idea for the comparison. Look at this community, it's doing stuff backwards. It's got the women acting like men being a provider. The men are sitting up as the princes. No other community is doing it as a collective. Now do the comparison. So at some point, being intelligent, you're going to have to evolve. That's why you need to see this. That's how black women now. Why do you think so many ain't worried about a marriage or anything like that? But then they having all these kids by these men. What the hell is this? I ain't worried about that. Because you know why? You don't understand the premise behind that. So that's why I do the comparison to wake somebody up because these mammy biscuits ain't working. It ain't working for your mama. It sure as hell ain't working for the so-called daddies. That's why black women now. How many black women supporting the mama? Instead of what's your portfolio? The portfolio's the niece going to work. Demetria, Lachelle, Rolanda, Shalonda. She chose the dust bucket. Why? She just stayed in the B seat, never did evolve and learn. And so when they do learn, I've seen this. Next thing you know, that's the anger. So I'm just trying to help you out. That's why the comparison. Sometimes you do like other people do. You don't have to. You'll be better off. See, you take the information and you apply it to you, incorporate it into your life for your betterment. Yeah, go pimp them. Be a pimp. Let me see what she's doing, what he's doing. How's that going to benefit me? Go do it. As I said, oh my God, I lost a lot of money. I'm down a lot of money. For me as a little person. Okay? For me as a little person. Let's say, I'm down 150. Then I look up. It's very important who you hang around. I, I was always told, this lady told me this in West Palm Beach, just say money is attracted to you. Money is attracted to you. And sometimes you'll be surprised. You're like, wow, this happens, something bad happens. You look up, something could happen on the other end. Maybe you're down 150. Gee, it's not so bad. What if something comes along and say, well, you're down 150 over here. Just wait it out. You're concerned. Hey, something over here happens. You know how you think and how you operate and how you do? Again, who you hanging around? Hang around people that's got some money. Give it time. Some money gonna come your way. I don't see how it's not. Now, I'm not saying hang around for 30 minutes now. You're gonna learn. You'll see. So you may look up and it's like, wow, maybe that's happened. But what if then something happens and, well, you might can get 90 from this? Who in the hell 90,000 wouldn't help you? Shit. Are you crazy? In this economy? That could be part of your safety net right there. Use some of it, set a budget. Okay, I might take 10 and do this right here. That 75 or that 80, whatever you're going to do, 10 or 15, that needs to stay there as a safety net. But see, if all you know is the BC, you're not going to affiliate with people like that, and you're not going to learn, and you're not going to act. And so those things are not going to come to you. You understand? So that's the whole idea for the comparison. We need to compare information, compare notes. What do you think networking is? It's comparing information. The hood don't have the information. The hood don't have the data. That's why they're operating backwards. It's like, yo, if I had followed some data on this one day, maybe I wouldn't have lost some money. And I really haven't lost any money, but you know how investments go down. Why? I was busy doing something else, and the other data was right there. There the data is right there. That's why these folks did this right here. Now I know. The hood don't have the data. We don't have to, we like popcorn knowledge. So the comparisons are needed. Popcorn knowledge is not working for you. It's just not. And so black women have money, that's it. And if you follow the hood, you're supposed to find you some old dust bucket black man and then let him go ahead and pull up off of you. And then you have less money, but you then got some kids, and then he doesn't handle any business. And the next thing you know, when things go down, there's nobody around. That man came into your life a sinking ship. You might as well have on center block shoes on the beach. Go jump in the water with him and see what's going to happen. You're going to drown. Why? You don't have the data. So the comparison is needed. You need to see, what are you doing differently? Why you don't have any money? Why we are always at the bottom? That's why I do the comparison. It's to wake up. That's why I do the comparison. You need to see what's going on. And she did the same thing I would do. I thought with my husband, I'm like, yeah, something happens. Like, oh yeah, and here's a power turn. I'm like, what's going on? Okay. So in case something happened, anything happens, you got all this lined out. Okay, well, I'm hoping nothing happens. Credit cards, brokerage account. I know. You done gave me the drill, and he looks fine. You gave me the drill. I know. And if something happens, I know. Not bragging at all. Please don't take it that way. If something happens, my living will be secure. That's the whole idea of the marriage contract. If something were to happen, living is secured. But no, we don't want to hear about no marriage. We don't want to hear about all of that. Because, you put those men on a pedestal and they're not about marriage. We don't want to hear about all of that. Yep. It's a minute, baby mom. You can be married and sitting up. What kind of man? So dealing with these men, girl, bye. Good luck. But the comparison is needed. The same old playbook, it's not working. They have a playbook, so do we. The playbook that we have is bankrupt, is full of dysfunction. So that's the reason my dear for the comparison. Cookie 22-100, she gets it. It needs to be protected. You need to be protected. So that may make you inclined to maybe stay away from the seat of poverty, D. Protect your heart, your wallet, your soul, your body. Protect your mind. And she's right. Whether it's 20 million or just 30,000, your wealth is your wealth. It needs to be protected. That's the reason why. And that's why the hood don't have. Why? They don't want to listen. Popcorn knowledge. They don't have the data. Anyway, this went on longer than I anticipated. Thanks for watching. Thank you all for all the comments. But yeah, that's the reason for the comparison. Not here to browbeat Northern Lights. No, no, no. But that's the reason why people make decisions based on the data. We don't have the data. We don't operate like that. Ergo, making our own decisions. So this is ATC about those comments. Feel free to, if you will, subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Like or dislike the video. And I'm out. Enjoy your day.